Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have Quant daily update. We are going to see the next market. It is going insane. And of course, before we continue, do not forget to join our monthly subscription because in this sideways market, you need profits, right? And you cannot do anything other than wait or trade short term, which is one of the best scenarios right there. And you can do it via our Patreon/Mind Your Crypto. Join, choose your tier, and then we are going to communicate through emails and Telegram. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go right now to QNT against USDT chart. So right here in the 4-hour frame, you can see that QNT is climbing all the way up. It has been going and doing all the bullish pennants in the world. Look at that right here. We even had a fake out back then with lower highs, higher lows, bullish pennant, but a fake out brought QNT all the way back, and then it pumped all the way back up. So right there, bullish pennant again with a lower high system and a higher low one. And eventually right now we are going to see if we can keep going higher. How much can we keep going higher? And eventually what is next for QNT? I'm going to start a little bit with a weekly frame right here. And in the weekly frame, we have been doing something good. In the logarithmic scale, we have rode the 190 USDT, and in the non-logarithmic, and in the logarithmic scale, we have rolled the 0.618. So according to the weekly scale right here, we should be going all the way up to the 260 USDT. However, the case right now is that on the weekly scale, we are having an overbought situation right here. Whenever the RSI is going in the weekly frame above the 70 and it is floating near the 73, 75, 76, we have seen RSI going even to 90 before we correct in the weekly. But despite the fact that we have seen these things, we need to be careful. Okay, from the time that we are having an overbought in the RSI, please be careful. Be very, very careful. Okay, so in the commodity channel index as well, grew very high risk right here, crazily high, 239 in the weekly scale. I'm going to see more though the RSI, stochastic RSI with a double top right here pattern, and we need to be careful from now on. Okay, from now on, we need to be careful because we could be having a crash every single day from now on. Let's go back though to the daily frame, and you're going to see the risk that we are having in the daily frame as well. The daily RSI is going up all the way above the 85. Now, this is something that you need to know about the RSI in the daily frame. Whenever we are going above the 80, and especially when we are approaching the 90s, okay, this is a crazily huge overbought, and you need to be extremely careful. You need to take out your money because right here, okay, above the 70s, it is not something hugely important. And you can see the bullish pennant formation right here with higher lows, lower highs. Some of us would say, including me actually, could say that this here is a bearish pennant, which was, but at the end of the day, we were forming a bullish pennant that could drive us all the way up higher. And here how it went. Here's how it went. We went all the way to 86, but this crazy high RSI formation right here could bring us a little bit further down. Anyway, I'm going to the 4-hour frame, and these are some good news right here. You can see in the lower time frames, 1-hour frame, in the 4-hour frame, we are never leaving the 50-day and the 20-day MA. The only thing that we did was back here, but we had an immediate buying pressure and we went all the way up higher. So this is a clear impulsive wave in the 4-hour frame. Right now, though, we want to see how much can we grow? How long can we go? Can we go to the 260? And what do we need to do in order to go to the 260? Okay, 260 is a very achievable target. All right, this is around this area right here. And from where we are, it is a nice pump of around plus 21 to 23%. Right now, what we need to do in the 4-hour frame and in the lower time frames, it is to hold and do not fall down from the 200 USDT, because it is very possible that in the lower time frames we correct a little bit, so we go a little bit further down to retest some lower support levels. Okay, and it will be healthy. In the 1-hour frames, it is good. We haven't closed below the 200 USDT, and we found a little bit of a buying pressure until now, so it is going good. Okay, this is in fact what we need to do. We need in the next few hours not to drop down. If you see QNT dropping down right here, then it is possible for the next 1 to 2 days that we might be going even further down. Right now, though, we are holding the 200 USDT and we might be going to the 256. 260.4 could be the case right here, although I think that the 200 USDT will play out as a support level. I'm very optimistic, but at the same time, I'm telling you something. If we do not hold the 200 USDT, just exit. If you have bought from here or from there, okay, just exit. If you have bought lower, for example, QNT, you're holding from the 130 or maybe even lower, then you have time to sell. So do not panic whatever we are doing. Of course, you know better the case, okay, but at this time and at this rate, the holding the 1 hour frame right here, the 200 USDT can bring us all the way up to the 260. Now in the 260 area, we have a huge resistance level, 256 to 260. If we approach these targets, please just immediately exit the panel, because right here we are going to have a correction and we are going to go further down into these targets. If we are going to approach them, we are going to go further down. Please be careful, as we have a crazily high risk in the daily frame that could bring us all the way down. You can see back here, for example, on Tuesday, 7 September 2021, the correction started in the daily frame and we would go all the way further down, okay? So be extremely prepared. Now that we are at the 86 in the RSI in the daily frame, a small pump, one last pump could be the case, and then we correct, okay? But we need to hold the 200 USDT. Falling below and closing below the 200 USDT, closing actually below, would get us to the lower support levels of around 188 USDT and maybe even further down, closing below in the 4-hour frame, that is. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to join our monthly subscription. Patreon/mindyourcrypto is the link you will find in the description box and in the comment section. See you soon and bye.